Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Texas Sports Connection. I am Chip Brown. He is Sean Adams. We are the bottom line on AM 1300 The Zone, weekday mornings from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. Check it out on the iHeartRadio app. Sean, unbelievable moment for Central Texas high school football when you talk about Cedar Park, Westlake, and Lake Travis all playing for state championships this week at NRG Stadium.
Yeah, and the cool part about it is it's the biggest three divisions in the state playing for state championships. And crazy enough, Westlake and Lake Travis are in the same district. So good for them. It's good for Central Texas. Houston, Dallas, always been well represented. Pockets of East Texas, the little Southwest Conference, Abilene, Odessa, Midland. Central Texas making noise in the last decade or so, and this could be a really successful weekend for Central Texas.
Well, let's go quickly through each game. Cedar Park taking on Frisco Lone Star, and Frisco Lone Star has a couple of highly recruited athletes. Their receiver, Michael Johnson, is looking very much at the University of Houston, and they've got a defensive back named Chris Miller, who is looking at Baylor. So he's committed to Baylor. So Cedar Park going to have its hands full.
Yeah, they're going to have their hands full, but Cedar Park, one of the most solid programs in the state. They had a coach leave and go to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they roll right on without him. Very solid program. They're the undefeated team in this game, and I wouldn't be shocked at all if Cedar Park finally gets over the top and wins that state championship.
T-Wolves, baby. That's where my son's going. All right, Westlake taking on Galena Park North Shore. Galena Park North Shore, loaded, always loaded. That program has produced a ton of talent. Didn't Corey Redding go to Galena Park North Shore?
Corey Redding did go to Galena Park North Shore.
For you Texas fans, that name's familiar.
No, a lot of people look at this game and you say Galena Park, and Galena Park's a good football team, but Westlake, Todd Dodge won all the state championships at South Lake Carroll. Now he's at Westlake. Their quarterback, Sam Ellinger, committed to the University of Texas. They have an electric offense, an underrated defense. People don't talk about that Westlake defense enough. Good football team. I expect a great football game.
Yeah, and Galena Park North Shore loaded on defense, including Eric Monroe, one of the top defensive backs in the country in the 2016 class. He's committed to LSU. And then two top prospects in 2017 in defensive end. Clavon Cason, who's looking at Baylor and Houston, as well as Keyston Roach, defensive back, who's
looking at everybody.
Looking at Georgia and Alabama. All right, and then finally Lake Travis, who is the only team to beat Westlake this year, by the way, is taking on Katy. And Katy, perennial power. Has
Andy Dalton, staple.
Yeah, and Kyle Porter, the running back at Katy, is one of the best in the country and also being recruited by Texas in the 2016 class.
Yeah, and the Lake Travis team is just loaded, and the coaching staff is great. They have a legacy, a Brewer kid at quarterback. And look, Lake Travis, I think they're one of the best teams in the country, and I wouldn't be shocked to see Lake Travis, now that they're in 6A, they won the state championships in 4A. I wouldn't be shocked to see them win it again. I think all three teams have a fantastic shot to bring the trophy back to Central Texas.
It's going to be incredible. All three Central Texas teams will play at NRG Stadium for state championships this weekend. Keep it right here at Texas Sports Connection for all the latest information on the sports that matter to you. And, of course, keep it on AM 1300 The Zone in the mornings with the bottom line. Happy holidays.